right, yeah.
Action. Welcome to this week's Buy Local TV, where we are promoting Michigan businesses, communities, and its people. I'm Dwayne.
And I am Frank. Let's get right to it. You hear all the time that we need to buy and shop locally. But do we really know why? Why is that so important?
Well, there are some studies out there that say for small businesses, that small businesses put back $68 out of every $100 they make in a community.
Wow.
So right there, it goes for your schools, it goes for your libraries and your local government. Local businesses put back more than what larger businesses do. Plus, there's more of them. So by shopping locally, you're able to, promote jobs, keep other people employed. Plus, by shopping locally, all these little businesses in each little town makes that town unique, which brings people into it. Every business, or every town, I should say, has something that's unique about them. And it's important that we recognize that and we keep our money locally.
And for this week's Spotlight, we're going to be focusing on Mecosta County and this band of locals. Who are these band of locals and what are they about, Dwayne?
Well, Frank, the Band of Locals is a group of participating businesses that have a discount program. And they have these blue bands. It says, Band of Locals, buy local first. And what a business does is they participate by purchasing 5 bands. That's how they get in the door. They purchase the 5 bands for $10 a piece, so they have a $50 investment to get started. And then people purchase the bands for $10 each. People with the blue bands come into a participating business, and each business can have their own discount program. I'll tell you, the first time I used my blue band, I made my $10 back. Now, not every business offers that kind of a discount, but those multiple discounts will add up and you'll get your money back. And Frank, the really cool part about this whole thing is that this has no expiration date. If you want to know more about the Band of Locals, you can go to their website and hey, let's take a look at their video right now. The Band of Locals is sweeping Mecosta County with an exciting discount program. With no expiration date, the Blue Bands allow you to receive discounts at participating businesses throughout Mecosta County. Purchase your Band of Locals Buy Local First wristbands for $10 each and start saving today. Spreading the word to buy local with the Band of Locals. For participating businesses and the discounts they offer, go to www.bandoflocals.com or contact the Mecosta County Chamber at 231-796-7649. To get your blue band, you can go to the Mecosta County Chamber of Commerce, or you can go to the Band of Locals website to pick it up and start saving money today. I think it's a really cool program that they're doing in Mecosta County.
It sure is, and who doesn't want to save money and help local businesses? Last week we introduced Jack Roberts from Peak Positions, and he talked to us about SEO. And this week, Jack, what else can you tell us about SEO?
Search engine optimization and the search engines themselves have really changed over the years. What's fueling the change and all the changes are growth. The search engines and their databases continue to get bigger exponentially every minute of every day. And so the growth, the millions and then billions and billions and trillions of web pages and websites available continue to grow. And so that leads to just more depth in the database and more websites available. So the days of just kind of slipping some meta tags on a home page and kind of dancing around a keyword with a singular page or a placeholder type homepage, those days are long gone because the search engines have gotten so deep that when you think of search engine optimization, think of global, broad-based, just how deep the World Wide Web has become and how deep the search engines have become. And in order to continue to stand out, there are some fundamentals you need to put down, and that is each website is unique, the home page being the front cover, hopefully a sitemap is a back cover. It's a book, and that book needs to get deep, and that book needs to have a table of contents or a sitemap, and that book needs to run deep with unique pages within that book, and try not to get into duplicate content, and try to dedicate content per keyword category with parent or primary pages, and then sub pages or children. So think of a parent-child relationship, think of keyword groups, and you've got to create depth. The web and the search engines continue to grow and are growing every day. And now with mobile, the growth will just explode. And so search engine optimization and the changes to the search engines, it's all tied to growth.
In our last episode, for our trivia question, we asked, back in 1984, what was Dwayne's original company's name? The lucky winner is...
In this week's trivia question, we're going to deal with Mecosta County. And I want to thank the Old Pioneer Store Emporium in Big Rapids. They are going to be offering a $20 gift certificate to their store to the winner of this week's question. So I'm really thankful that Carlene and Brian have given us that gift certificate to give out to you, the lucky winner of this question. Now, if you don't know the answer to this question, you can go to buy-local.us, and there's a link there called History Videos. And in one of those history videos is the answer to this question. So just trying to give you a little tip if you are a history buff. The question is, what is the original name of Big Rapids? Make sure that you get your entries into us by noon on February 21st, and in our next episode, we'll announce the winner.
In this week's tech tip, we all have our cell phones, flip phones, and various small portable cameras. Dwayne, you've been shooting video for over 25 years. What kind of advice can you give us to produce better quality video?
Well, when shooting video, whether you've got a small camera or a large camera, the key is to keep it steady. And the one thing that people have a tendency to do is if they've got a zoom, they like to use it. Mm-hmm. And that can ruin most of your shots. What you want to do, for example, if I'm going to shoot Frank here, I'm not going to shoot him from back here and zoom in and try to hold it steady. It's going to have some movement. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do what's called a body zoom. I'm going to zoom the camera all the way out, and I'm going to position it closer to Frank. It allows me to hold it steadier, getting a better looking shot. But there's another benefit for this, is the audio quality. Oh. The audio from here to here, from his mouth to the camera, is closer. It's going to come through clearer than when I'm back here. So, that's a great tip that when you're editing, or not when you're editing, but when you're shooting, you can get a solid, steady shot. And speaking of editing, Frank, you've been editing for quite a while.
Yes.
Can you give us a quick tip on people that are shooting with these things on what they could do better?
Well, one simple tip. Give yourself space before and after the video. You don't want to just start, talking into the video and hit record right away. You want to allow about, 5 seconds of space before your subject starts to talk. And then do so, let the camera roll after they're done talking for another 5 to 10 seconds. It doesn't matter how long, because you can trim that off after in editing.
And speaking of editing and camera tips, if you have any questions, marketing or technical, email them to us and we will cover them on future episodes. Thank you for tuning in to this week's Buy Local TV, where we're promoting Michigan businesses, communities, and its people. Frank, thank you for stopping by today. We definitely are looking forward to our next episode. And remember, everybody, buy and shop locally.
Jack, what can you tell us?
Email us your answer and have it into us.
In this week's tech tip, we all have, cell phones and video. Shoot.